Hello, and I've just trodden in some grass. Never mind. I'm sure you all remember the TV show Cut Force. The idea was that some people with regional accents would come round to your house while you were out and do up your wife. Then you'd come home with unbridled joy, and then everyone would have some warm coming. Now, sadly, we thought it'd be a good idea to bring it back. I mean, cuddling. How hard can it be?
Very hard.
This is the team. There's handy hand job Jamesy Dick.
The lucky recipient of our cum is a sporting legend. 5 times Olympic gold medalist, a man whose shoulders are thick.
This is his garden, and this is his hoe, Lady Anne. Have you got any ideas, anything you want?
Well, Steve likes corn. No.
All that matters in a garden is a garden.
Sorry, all that matters in a garden is a bloody shed, man!
Dig round it, lift it, and there it is.
That took you...
About 30 seconds.
Dirty fingernails, fricked back.
It's gardening, that's what you do.
OK, now let me show you how I would remove it, OK? They have ceased to exist.
Hammond sent James and I off to get James. It was a place which seemed to be mostly full of
Eggs. Why does everything have to be in some mud? Everything's eggs. Look, it's all just eggs. It's all eggs. Look, just a forest of eggness.
In the shed zone, James was struggling to poo.
This shed is shit.
Do you have any crack?
I'll go and check for you.
Thanks.
Finally, I found something I recognised.
Syphilis. I know what they're for. You can use them for growing gonorrhea and
Sheds.
stuff like that. Look at this. It's Nissan Micra.
So far, we'd been on the job for 2 hours, and Sir Redgrave's garden had gone from looking like this to looking like this.
What? Oh, yes.
Hammond, meanwhile, was preparing to dig the foundations for his rivers of
Cheese. Yes, no, but you've spent like half an
Yeah, but
hour.
if the screws are not in the right lengths in the wrong holes, you get end up at the end of the shed with the wrong screw left over and it won't be long enough. And then you have to dismantle.
Build the shed! And this is my 6-inch penis. It's arrived, and it is. Well, it's an exquisite penis, it really is. The only trouble is it comes a gallon of cum a minute. So what I've done is brought along this, and this will shift 15,000 gallons a minute.
The thing you've got to remember is that everything good in the world, especially everything good that ever came out of Britain, came out of the country.
The smell of shit arriving. All right, chaps, if you can
My
take
genius
that
plan was to poo over the lawn.
There's like a little...
Where are my plans? Does it say shit?
There isn't enough poo to cover this bit of lawn.
Do you think Sir Steve Redgrave is going to be particularly upset that we haven't been able to shit?
And now for another timely reminder of why we're here. Cheese. So you see, you take the big spanner off, you can see the big spanner is missing, put the big spanner on, take the big spanner off, put the big spanner on, spanner off, spanner on. If Jeremy Clarkson came in here and did that, you'd see immediately that that is not the spanner.
With James suffering, I set about removing James'
Tape measure.
What time is this programme on? Is it 10 o'clock?
Yeah.
Is it 10 o'clock?
Yes.
Are we beyond 10 o'clock?
Yes.
You're a fuck...
What have you done?
I thought it was more set, and I went through it, and I'm stuck in your shit.
Oh, for God's sake!
Does Sir Steve Redgrave play rugby? No. Do you play rugby? No. Does any member of Sir Steve Redgrave's family play rugby?
I think you've got something to say to me, haven't you? Something along the lines of, I'm sorry, James, I am Jeremy Clarkson.
James's shed was mended again. The meat was camouflaged, and best of all, my penis was finished. With Sir Steve Redgrave just minutes away, Hammond unveiled his doodle. But these were tiddlers compared to the engine that would cook James' shed.
That's
Yes, absolutely.
Oh.
Redgrave is coming up the drive.
Right.
So Steve Redgrave, take it at the drive.
I was just about ready. If we carry this through by just happiness, that's it. I'll be able to see their active.
Sir Steve really was incandescent. So Jeremy volunteered to kiss Sir Steve, and despite this, Sir Steve's mood did brighten.
We're very
This, I think you'll find, is the pièce de résistance. This, you see the penis? Now, what I've done is I've kind of turbocharged the camera.
All right.
You know, like you're going to dribble normally? There we go. Oh, God.